Hello, I'm Chen with WRN. Staying with 5 highlights, welcome to today's World Radar News. Graduating students from Xiamen University Malaysia will launch the first graduation song and its music video on 20th March. According to the Committee on Regrets, the song is named after X Station to be continued, meaning that a future full of possibility is waiting for graduating students. The assistant project coordinator Nguyen Hong says that they created the song mainly to make memories for students in the university, especially for 2023 batch of cohorts. Yu Hong also works as a lyricist and vocalist.
So for this, I actually come up with the lyrics, but mainly by recalling back to the precious moments and the everyday routine as a student in XMUM. So I'm trying to make it more relatable for everyone in Xiamen University Malaysia and try to bring the audience back to those wonderful moments that they had with their friends in this campus.
Video production is the other important section in the campaign. Song Pink, as a line producer, expresses her expectation to bring the music video to XMUM's faculty and students.
I'm very excited about it because it's very new. I feel excited to bring this project and complete it and show it to everyone. I hope that all of the students of XMUM can feel very relatable when they saw the MV production, especially for the graduation batch. It's because we really put effort in making this MV productions happen, and I hope that they can share with others about what we are doing right now.
At the current stage, the committee has finished the recording of both the song and the video. The editing work is in process. As planned, they will publish the work on various social media platforms, including Bilibili, YouTube, and Instagram. Chen reports.
Hello, I'm Becky Lin from WRN. New technologies are emerging every day. And the one that's been grabbing a lot of attention is ChatGPT. Compared to other chatbots, it's been making waves with its ability to generate human-like text and engage in natural language conversations. However, it's a heated debate about whether to put this new technology into extensive application. According to Dr. Chua Chong Chai, an AI lecturer at Xiamen University Malaysia, this new technology can now contribute to the development of various industries in Malaysia.
So one of the direct impact is definitely those support center, help desk. I think you all have tried to buy something online, and maybe sometimes you have some doubts or question, right? And you want to ask some question from the company, and you may find that most of the time now they are actually all robots, chatbots, not real human. But chatbot will be very limited. If let's say we have a ChatGPT, something like that in Malaysia, and all the help center, definitely their services will improve much better than now.
So far, it can be said that ChatGPT has the potential to enhance the quality and efficiency of services. Even well-known technology elite Elon Musk shows a similar view on the emergence of chatbots like ChatGPT, which offers promising prospects for the future.
So what really ChatGPT has done is just put an accessible user interface on AI technology that has been present for a few years. And there are much more advanced versions of that are coming out.
While the benefits of artificial intelligence in shaping the future market are undeniable, it's important to acknowledge that there are still some shortcomings in the current landscape.
I think the biggest challenge in the communication between AI and human is that AI cannot have continuous chat with human. For instance, when we are having a conversation, we can always link back to our previous question and we make justification to it. I cannot perform this task as when we ask them the same question repeatedly, their answer will be the same no matter we ask any question that could change their point of view.
However, like in many other countries, people in Malaysia also worry about the ethical implications of AI technology. For example, it's likely to cause job losses as AI systems become more prevalent. It is important to continue having informed and nuanced discussions about the benefits and the risks of AI technology to ensure that it is developed and deployed responsibly. Becky Lin reports.
ayam goreng McD. There's nothing like it.
Let's continue with the local news. We're news from WRNM. Our top story for today focuses on Indonesia's position in the US-China rivalry. According to The Economist in 2021, the relationship between the US and China has been on shaky ground in recent years, with tensions escalating over trade, technology, and territorial disputes in the South China Sea. Indonesia, a major player in the region, finds itself caught in the middle of this power struggle. To shed some light on Indonesia's stance in this complex geopolitical situation, we speak with Ken Jurijaya, an Indonesia student at Xiamen University Malaysia.
Since the war era, Indonesia has been taking the non-bloc sides, in which we are trying to remain neutral towards the world conflict. Our country is working with both China and the US to make as much partnership as much as we can. But that is something that we cannot foresee in the future. Maybe the US and the China government will actually come in clash with each other. Then at that time, if we don't take sides, then I think they would really turn Southeast Asia, not only Indonesia, but Southeast Asia as their playfield. We would leaning more towards China because China is starting a lot of investment in Indonesia. They are trying to build a rail. Meanwhile, the US, they are focusing too much on charity and giving that short-term kind of help.
Despite the challenges posed by the US-China rivalry, Indonesia remains a critical player in the region. The country's strategic location, vast natural resources, and growing economy make it an attractive partner for both superpowers. At the 17th G20 Leaders Summit in Bali, China expressed its intention to strengthen the partnership with Indonesia. Similarly, the US government emphasized the importance to cooperate with the country in 2021 trade report.
We are one of the largest, fastest growing economy in Southeast Asia. It can be seen that the China and the US government started to see the potential in the Indonesian market. We are quite strong economically, but politically quite unstable, like any other Southeast Asian country.
Managing the strategic implications of the US-China competition on Southeast Asia is a critical challenge for Indonesia, which will decide not only the country, but also Southeast Asia's future success. Becky Lin reports.
Back to Chen. According to the Federal Trade Commission, romance scams in the US have resulted in huge losses, with over $300 million each year since 2020. To deal with this, Match Group, the parent company of several dating apps, has been rolling out a global public awareness campaign to educate consumers on how to date safer recently. Since January, users of these dating apps will begin seeing warnings on how to protect themselves online. For such an online romance scam, a female Tinder user, Jane Wang, would like to share her experience.
I once met a guy on Tinder. He said he's a Chinese boy and brought up in Austin, Texas, United States. And then we followed each other on Instagram. And from the pictures he posted, I can tell that he lives a successful life with his own company and big house. He's also fit with his broad shoulder and robust muscle. We chatted for several days. But one day he said that he was doing a profitable project and suggested me to investing. I refused. However, he continuously asked me to invest in, and his attitude towards me was getting worse and worse. Then I realized maybe a fraud, so I stopped chatting with him.
Another 20-year-old male Tinder user, Dexter Wang, also shares his opinion.
There are too many cheaters on the dating apps. When you are going to these dating apps, you will find that most users, especially those female users, they are mostly either the robots or the just pretending that they are female chatting with you.
In response to this crime, Match Group decides to cooperate with related organizations.
Over the next several weeks, members of Tinder, Hinge, Match, Plenty of Fish, Our Time, and MeTick will begin to see messages of common tips and behaviors used by would-be fraudsters. We have collaborated with a number of fraud experts to include the International Association of Financial Crimes Investigators and the Global Anti-Scam Organization to create these tips
Match Group has also used a feature such as selfie verification and video chat to help prevent and warn users of potential scams. If a certain language is detected in user conversations, pop-up messages with safety tips will be sent. Chen reports. The music industry is buzzing with excitement following the 65th Annual Grammy Awards, which takes place at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. This year's award ceremony sees some of the famous names in the music industry come together to celebrate their achievements. The biggest winner of the night is American singer-songwriter Beiji, who takes home a total of 4 awards, breaking the record for the most wins of any artist in history. Besides, Harry Styles, Lizzo, and Bonnie Raitt split the 3 biggest prizes: Album of the Year, Record of the Year, and Song of the Year. This is a wonderful night, and we invite a Grammy music fan, Murphy, to talk about the most impressive award in this ceremony.
I love these awarded artists and I always listen to their songs. Outside of this big award, my favorite moment was when Taylor won the Best Music Video Award for All Too Well. I think Taylor deserves this award. The 10 minutes music video is also of great viewing value. Taylor's lyrics and music video can always make people feel empathy. For Taylor, she's always been adventurous. This isn't her first transformation. From country music to pop music to folk, she's always improving and never disappointing her friends.
In the second half of the Grammys, it also celebrates the 50th anniversary of hip-hop by presenting a fantastic show which is performed by some of the biggest names in hip-hop. The show is a testament to the impact that hip-hop has had on the music industry. Let's hear Murphy's comment about it.
For me, music has no boundaries. It doesn't mean that hip-hop music must come from a certain group or a certain place. I think the Grammys are tolerant of different cultures and different music. No matter what kind of music it is, it should be respected.
And that's all for today's WINN. I'm Chen. Until next time, goodbye.